The seasons always change, and so can your clothes. We've got a local Aurora business that can make you look fresh and fab.
Hey guys, you're probably wondering why I look like a pumpkin, and it's because I'm trying to blend in with my friends here at the pumpkin patch at Southland's brand new town square. Halloween has definitely come early.
If you want to serve your community with some pride, then this volleyball group might be right for you. Whether it's learning how to tie a tie or how to shave your face, this heartwarming YouTube channel has got you covered. Stick around to learn more.
So a lot of caregivers and parents have gone online to share their messages of gratitude towards teachers, but some have even taken it to the end of their driveways. Yeah, woohoo, go teachers!
Watch how these dogs right here in Aurora take being man's best friend to a whole new level. And you see, that's not even the end of the story, because look, these pads and tampons are priced and charged as a luxury item, even though women can't help but need them. But that's why there's some everyday superheroes working towards bringing this inequity to the light.
Surf's up! The sun's out, and so is this local Aurora Volleyball League in the field at Stanley Marketplace. But they're not just like any other team.
Having a league that's specifically kind of tailored or run by LGBTQ+ members gives us a few different advantages.
The Colorado Gay Volleyball Association is a competitive sports group that gives pride a whole different meaning.
CGBA, baby!
We kind of are tuned into our own community a little bit more. The bars that we like to go to, our friends are all part of this community, and that gives us kind of a closer bond to each other when we're playing. Our league also doesn't have any gender roles. Anybody can come and feel comfortable and not have to answer any questions about their gender identity.
CGVA started over 20 years ago and now has 3 divisions in Colorado with 100 to 150 members in each league. But the group's growth means much more to their members than just playing volleyball.
Some people grew up having a hard time in sports and getting bullied or harassed for their sexual orientation or gender identity. And so having a LGBTQ+ focused league helps us to be welcoming right off the bat. They know that it's a safe place where they can really come and be themselves.
And Ben Robertson, a longtime member, knows how that feels.
When I started this group, I was in a sort of a dark place. When I found out about CGVA, it was like a great way to make friends. And so a lot of these people have become my family.
Groups like CGVA exist to show that members of the LGBTQA community are being seen and heard.
Easy, honey.
And deserve to be on an equal playing field no matter who they are.
Pride Month isn't just, being out and proud. It's showing a sense of community, a sense of love. I mean, Pride is all about someone who maybe not be out. They're contemplating taking their life because they're afraid to come out. So having this sort of group and this community and this sense of visibility could actually save people's lives.
Just like the Cranes pay tribute, so does Memorial Day. I mean, it's all about honoring the American heroes who have made the ultimate sacrifice. And that's also the goal each year at Aurora's annual Colorado Remembers at the Freedom Memorial. And this year's guest really knows what it means to respect the sacrifices our soldiers have made.
If the Americans would have showed up a day later, I wouldn't be here.
Jack Adler has a story that not many could tell.
I was liberated May 1, 1945, while on the death march out of Dachau by the United States 3rd Army under the command of General Dwight David Eisenhower and George Patton.
Adler, at the young age of 16, became a survivor of the Auschwitz-Dachau concentration camps.
Those were the American military vehicles. And one officer got on the hood of a Jeep with a bullhorn, and he said, "This is the United States Army. You are all free."
Colorado's 157th Infantry Regiment was one of the groups responsible for giving Adler his life back, and he had the honor of raising their flag as a permanent display of gratitude.
God bless any of us who at 92 have the capacity to stand in front of a crowd in the Colorado sun and speak from our heart for a half hour.
Not only did Adler make this year's Colorado Remembers event extra special,
Thank you very much, and God bless America.
but just the fact that the ceremony took place at all made it memorable. It had to be canceled last year because of the pandemic.
I was here a year ago on this day, and it sure was lonely out here. To be me and 6,218 that are behind me. And we've all been longing for this moment that we could be together again. And what better cause could there be to bring us together than honoring the men and women whose names are on the glass panels behind me.
Jack Adler agrees and hopes people can take away this message.
You know, we don't have to love everyone. I don't. But we should respect everyone. Mutual respect, guided by the golden rule. Do unto others as you like them to do unto you.
Even in the chilly weather, a line forms outside of the Village Exchange Center, and they're all waiting for one specific reason.
We distribute the food for the families, try to help the community because now with the COVID, the people don't have jobs, and this is giving the food for them.
As part of the city's Commitment to Care initiative, the Immigrant and Refugee Food Pantry was created to give people food that's familiar to their cultural tastes in this time of need.
Que no importa que tengan papeles o que no tengan, todos necesitamos ayuda.
Aleja Ospina, Senior Manager of Services and Outreach for this program, happily leads this operation.
We are actually providing food for 3,500 people, around 700 families around Aurora, and we are providing cultural food to all these people that is coming here to pick up their food, or we have volunteers that deliver the food to the families that cannot come and get it.
And their mission is to serve the community as best as they can, making a difference all around.
Significa del 100, digamos que el 100%. Sí, porque cuando uno viene se siente bien, como le digo, como desamparado, pues no conoce a nadie, pero ya al encontrar personas que sabe que le echan la mano, se siente muy bien.
Mirza, a mother of 3, is one of the people who uses this service to feed her own family and volunteers to show her appreciation for it.
Pues es como dar de regreso la ayuda que me han dado a mí.
She's dedicating some of her time to help others because she knows how hard it is to leave your home for a better life.
En el país de uno, mucha gente se muere de hambre. Hay muchas necesidades y aunque uno no, hay veces que tenga el día mal, que no haya trabajado, ya con esto sabes que no les va a faltar comida a las personas que vienen por ella. Es algo que no se puede describir con palabras, es una gran ayuda.
Interesting. And one thing Christina forgot to mention, Jessica, you're actually going to be slipping away from us here at the Aurora TV studio to head over to the town center at Aurora, correct?
Yeah, you got me, Wendy. I will be. And I'm super excited for that too because I'm going to be walking the runway over there in a traditional Korean fashion called a hanbok.
Hanbok.
Yeah, hanbok, everyone.
Okay, this is your family background.
Yes, we are from Korean descent, and I actually wore the hanbok that I'll be displaying when I visited Korea several years ago.
I can't wait to see.
Yes, I'm gonna look so cute.
Just one of the many things that will make this year's Global Fest truly memorable.
It's almost to like cleanse your palate from like how, savory and decadent the chicken is. I think you'll like it. It's a little sweet, a little tangy.
A little vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is, yes.
I like that a lot.
Sweet and vinegary.
Yeah, and when you think of fried chicken, it's like an American staple. But what makes Korean fried chicken, Korean?
Well, in the Korean culture, a lot of people like to have fried chicken and beer.
It's already underway.
I love it, and our Jessica Cha is here with more on that. Hi, Jessica.
Hello, guys. Well, I know that personally, as soon as November hits, it's officially the holiday season again. And that means many time-honored traditions are making a comeback. And I'm talking gingerbread, I'm talking Christmas music, and not to mention the wreaths. And the Aurora History Museum has a whole room full of some really interesting ones. Check it out.
I'm obsessed with this story. I love this.
I know. I'm glad I was able to make it out there because just this past week, Aurora's Plains Conservation Center, known for its educational programs about homestead and Native American life, had one of their teepees destroyed by a windstorm.
Wow.
But good news, a new one is being built in its place to ensure the history and contributions of the Native people aren't forgotten.